Hey everyone, Connie here, and welcome to my Steven Universe future vlog review for episode 5, Bluebird. Um, so I'm just going to start from the beginning with my overall thoughts, then I'm going to go into the bad and then the good, like kind of start with the general thoughts and then go into the specifics. General thoughts, I did not like this episode. I did not like Bluebird. I did not like how things really kind of went in the episode in general. And the fact that it took this long, 2 years in universe, for Aquamarine and Eyeball to return to try and get their revenge on Steven it just doesn't work. It makes no sense that they would have waited that long. It does not work. Um, so yeah, let's go over the specifics though. We'll start with the bad so we can end with something on a more positive note. So first thing, this is kind of just a thing for me at this point. Continuing to see the entire new homeworld bullshit just continues to like be annoying as fuck. It wasn't a good idea at the beginning of this season. It's not a good idea now. It just doesn't work for me. The Bluebird design is so fucking dumb looking. Like, it is so bad. It is such a bad design. Like, it doesn't look good. I think the point is supposed to be that because their fusion isn't like based on anything that's truly connecting them, that it's kind of an imperfect fusion, that it's supposed to look that way. But from a design standpoint, as a viewer, you designing a character to look that ridiculously unappealing when almost everything else in this show is the complete opposite is really distracting and really just contrasts with everything this show has done so far. It just comes across as completely unnatural to this show, to this series. And it's really fucking ugly. I also hate the fact that all of the crystal gems are just okay with Bluebird knowing that she's Eyeball and Aquamarine. They're just okay with it. And they're like, yeah, that was before, this is now. Let's just give her a chance. I hate that. They have no reason to think that. They have no reason to validly believe that they might have changed. They have no reason to believe that Bluebird is here for positive intent. And throughout the entire episode, Steven is completely in the right to not trust it. He's completely in the right to be against it all. But he's treated by the crystal gems as if he's in the wrong, as if he's the odd one out, as if he's just not being trustworthy enough. And that's bullshit. It's unbearably hard to watch the character that you know is right. And it's proven by the end that he was right. It's always unbearable to see any show do that, where the character is just like so obviously right and they're treated as if they're just not being nice enough or trusting enough or accepting and welcoming enough. It comes across as very, how do I put it? It's I'm trying to, there's a specific term or word I'm trying to think of, I just can't think of it. It almost feels manipulative, let's put it that way. And it just irritates the fuck out of me and just completely breaks my enjoyment in the viewing experience. But there were a couple things that I did enjoy about this episode. Unfortunately, they're very minor things and didn't really help with any of the problems. They did not, they were by every mean minor in compared to all of the issues I had. The pranks themselves were kind of fun and silly, and yeah, they were like goofy little pranks. I did find it hilarious when Eyeball and Aquamarine revealed themselves and they didn't realize that everyone knew it was them. I thought that was actually really funny. Um, Greg chopping off his hair in the style of like Sakura from Naruto or Zuko, Iroh, and Korra from the Avatar series. It's like him chopping off his hair like that. It's like, oh, okay. That's kind of badass and cool, and it's like I appreciate that moment, especially with how he mourns over it afterwards. Which, especially like we find out he's crying in the bathroom, and that's like really funny. Um, it's gonna be really weird seeing him without all that hair, though. It really is. But I did enjoy that. I thought it was funny and really interesting. And I do like that Aquamarine and Eyeball was not redeemed in the end. That they did remain villains. Um, the only problem is with where this season appears to be going and how it appears to be handling things. I unfortunately don't think they're going to return, which is going to leave them kind of as a plot hole. Having that not like actually resolved in any way, it's like, yeah, that's a bit of a plot hole here. Um, so while not being redeemed is a good thing, and I like that they weren't redeemed, there was still no resolution. I think that it would have been better if they had been poofed and bubbled. And I know that obviously Steven and the Crystal Gems don't want to do that kind of thing anymore. But I think that it would have been good to show that that does need to still happen from time to time. I think that would have been a very good thing to show. Because the fact that everything seems to be going so perfect, so nice, everyone, like, gem culture is just so nice and integrated now, and it's so forced. It doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel believable. It's ridiculous. Overall, I was not a fan of this episode. I didn't hate it like other episodes, but I was not a fan. It had way too many issues that really just ruined the experience for me. But that being said, tell me in the comments below what you thought of episode 5, Bluebird. And for now, I'm Connie, and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.